Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending some time with me. Thanks for watching another magic review. That's what I do here, kids. I review magic tricks, I review playing cards, I do giveaways. So if you're sitting there watching a trailer for the latest and the greatest trick and you're thinking, I wonder if that's any good, then you come back here, you watch a review and you see if this trick is going to work for you, because I don't want you to buy something, be disappointed, and then throw it in a drawer. No more magic in drawers. Before you spend your money, come back here, watch a review, and see if it's going to work for you. So do me a favor, hit me up with some encouragement, give me a like, a follow, a subscribe, mash all your buttons. You know how YouTube works. Today we're going to look at Signed Bill to Lemon by Cody Fisher. What is this? The title pretty much explains everything. I don't think there's anything hidden there. Cody's not working under the radar. Signed Bill to Lemon is, you guessed it, a borrowed spectator's signed bill that appears in a lemon. But that's not it. You're thinking to yourself, I know how to do card to impossible location, right? That's what this is, right? It's a card or a bill or an object that appears in some impossible place. And maybe you already know how to do a routine like this. That's not exactly what you're getting. With Cody Fisher's routine, you're getting his entire routine. So not just props, you're getting the whole routine. This is 15 minutes worth of jokes and patter and fun. All right, let me run through the trick really quick for you. This is for parlor magic, parlor and stage, okay? Parlor and stage magic trick. You got your audience out there. You ask if someone has a high value dollar bill, 20, 50, 100, okay? Someone stands up, they say they got a $100 bill. You say, great, come on up here. You take their bill and you fold it into a little origami square. You throw it into an envelope, seal it, close it, hand it to them. They get to keep it. They get to safeguard it. Then you proceed to go into the trick. You bring out a velvet bag. I think it's a purple Crown Royal bag, actually. You bring out a velvet bag, you reach in and you pull out a deck of cards. Say we're gonna play a little game. And you show the cards, they're flash cards. Every single card has a different picture on it, color picture, they're beautiful pictures. And you and the spectator then divide the deck up into several piles. It could be any amount of piles you want. You could have the spectator call out a number. You could make that many piles. And then you and the spectator eliminate the piles. There's no equivocate. There's no equivocate. The spectator has a completely free choice. And you show them the top card of every pile that they discard. You say you didn't want this, it was a cell phone. You didn't want this, it was a shoe. You didn't want this, it was, a shopping cart or whatever. And then the last pile, the pile that's left, you turn that top card over and it's a lemon. It's a lemon. And you say, you know what? There's actually one more thing in that velvet bag. You empty it out to the table and it's a lemon. It's a lemon, who knew, right? But then you say, that was a pretty good trick. It's probably worth $100. You wanna take that $100 bill out and give it to me in appreciation for my beautiful magic trick. They reach in, pull out the envelope, open it up, and inside there's a wet nap. Not a $100 bill. You then take out a knife, cut the lemon open, have them reach into the lemon, and they withdraw their own rolled up signed bill, and then you're able to hand them the wet nap after to clean their hands. That's everything. That's the whole trick. Like I said, it's 15 minutes long. It's full of twists, turns, jokes, humor. Cody Fisher's giving you everything. Let's talk about it. All right, so a couple questions we always ask when we do these reviews. I want you to know exactly what your money gets you. Let's say you pay your $75 to hocus-pocus.com. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get a Ziploc bag, big, huge Ziploc bag. Inside that, you're gonna get the velvet bag. You're gonna get the custom deck of flashcards. You're gonna get the wet naps, and you'll even get the manila coin envelopes for the spectators to place their bill in. Will you need something? Yes, you will need to provide your own lemon. Obviously, you're not gonna get a lemon. You'll have to provide your own knife, to cut the lemon open. And you will need one extra item, and I will call this the magician's assistant. You need one of those. You need one of those. And then you'll be able to do this entire trick. Is it what I thought? Well, yeah, it is. You know, I watched the videos, and there's 3 different videos that you get to watch. We'll talk about that. And I was just curious if there was something more to the effect as far as like an advanced or different way to get the bill inside of the fruit, right? And I think different people all have their own loads. I don't know that this is a new way to do item to impossible location. I don't know that that's exactly what you're getting. So I think before I opened it, I was just curious about which way Cody Fisher was going to take, you know, like what road he would take to get to the end. But I don't think I was blown away or surprised or like, oh my goodness, that's such a brand new thought. That's really not what you're getting with this. You're really getting all the props and the routine to do Cody Fisher's routine. How are the angles? The angles on this are great. Even with using the magician's assistant, you know, when I watched it through the first time, when I watched the live performance, I was kind of looking for it because I knew to expect it, and then I didn't see it, and I was like, how come I didn't see it? Like, I was staring right, I was burning him. Like, I kept waiting to see it, and I never saw it. So after I watched the explanation and found out how he did it, I was like, oh wow, he really covers his angles really well. But like I said, it's a parlor trick, right? So it's a parlor trick. So setup and reset, inspectability, angles, a lot of those things kind of go out the window when we're talking about parlor, right? Because the rules kind of change with stage effects. You're controlling your audience a lot because they're just seated, right? They're not gonna ever come up and approach you. And then you always control the spectator because they're nervous and they don't know what to do. So you always tell them where to stand, how to turn, and they're usually really good rule followers. So I think those normal questions don't really apply for a parlor trick. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You get 3. You get 3 videos. The first video is a smaller, edited, like streamlined version of the entire trick. Like if you just want to watch the trick in 2 minutes and just get an idea of what it is, there's like a 2-minute edited, chopped up show. You can watch that one. Then there's the full 15-minute routine that Cody Fisher did in his live Penguin Magic lecture. And it's pretty much the same effect. So it's the same effect, same routine that he did for his Penguin Live lecture, but they're gonna give you the full 15-minute performance. So you can watch that and you'll get the entire breadth of the trick and you'll see what it's all about. Then there's a third video that's the explanation video. Now that is 48 minutes long. 48 minutes long, Cody's standing in front of a green screen. It's got the big stage ad for his trick. He's got his props out in front of him. He's got a stationary camera. He's well mic'd. He's gonna walk you through the entire thing. And the reason why it's a 48-minute instruction is because he's gonna walk you through all the prep, all the setup, everything you need to do for the bill steal and the bill load and the card trick, right? And he's got jokes for everything. He's even got jokes that he's written that you might not even use, but he's giving you everything so that if this comes up, if they say yes, if they say no, he's got a joke for that. In fact, you're gonna get a PDF. You're gonna get a PDF file on top of all of this. The PDF file is word for word, the entire comedy script, okay? Word for word, so that you've got it right there in front of you. You can practice it, you can print it out, and he's got a joke, he's got a one-liner for every single one of the cards in the flashcard deck. So, they turn over the shopping cart, he's got a joke for that, okay? So he's giving you just a wealth of information. How much practice does this require? There's no difficult sleights to this at all, which is really what you want in a parlor effect. With a parlor effect, especially comedy, right? You don't want to use so much of your time that you're focusing on bumbling through sleights, nervousness, like, ooh, did I get that break? I'm controlling their card. Did I put it in the right spot? Did they see me do that fold underneath the deck? There's none of that, right? You want a trick, especially parlor trick, especially comedy, that almost works itself so that you can just hang back and relax. And when the audience sees that you're relaxed, they're going to enjoy it so much more, right? And being relaxed shows confidence. And so having a trick like this, that number one, takes up 15 minutes of stage time. And it's multiple little hits, right? You got the dollar bill disappearance, the dollar bill reappearance. Okay? You've got the bill appearing in an object that they selected randomly from a deck of cards. So you got all of these great little hits that carries the narrative of the story all the way through, carries the attention of the spectators, the audience all the way through. Yeah, so easy to do, no hard sleights. The props literally do everything for you, especially when you throw in the magician's assistant. Yeah, you can just hang back and focus on the routine and the laughs. Positives, man, I've said enough positive things about this, right? I've said enough positive things about this. If you're looking for a signed bill to lemon effect, if you're doing a card to impossible location, or you want something that's that kind of trick, right? But maybe fleshed out and you want the whole routine, all the jokes, this is a great one. Negatives, you know, if I'm gonna say anything negative about this, I didn't totally love the deck of cards, and that's just because I'm a snob. I'm a deck of cards snob. So it looks like a red bicycle deck, but it's not. It's not a red bicycle deck. Cody had it printed on kind of like a really smooth gloss, thick cardstock. He made it look like it's a red back deck. I don't know why. I mean, they're clearly flashcards, and flashcards usually have nothing on the back. They're just white back cards. And I don't think this would have looked any worse just with nothing on the back at all. I didn't really need these to look like fake bicycle cards. But you know what? I'm the snob. Your spectators will never notice. They will never notice the difference, and perhaps seeing the familiar redback 808 cards will reassure them that the cards are normal. Is it worth your money? Like I said, it's 75 bucks, $75. You do get a host of props, and like I said, 48 minutes worth of instruction, plus the PDF, plus the rights, right? He's giving you the permission. If he's giving you the entire script with all his jokes, you have his permission to perform this. So I think whenever a magician gives you the food off their table, you know, they give you the trick that is their signature piece that makes them money year after year, a trick that feeds their family, paying 75 bucks for it, that's not a lot, especially when you're gonna use it. You're gonna use it, you're gonna perform it. So the reason why it's priced that way is so that working professionals purchase it. And that's who I would say this is for. This is for a working professional who has gigs, who goes on tour, who has those opportunities to be in front of an audience. All right, that's everything I can say about Signed Bill to Lemon, Cody Fisher. Like I said, I got mine from hocus-pocus.com. If you'd like to purchase yours, I would suggest you head there as well. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.